Hi, everybody. Hello. Happy Tuesday. So nice to have you here with me. Really excited to bring you another Just Jill Shop preview. Not even a preview at this point. Like believe it or not, it's October and we are fully into the holiday mode. So I'm really excited that you're here. It is the first Tuesday of the month. And you know what that means, Kylie? Giveaway.
It does.
And the box with what we're giving away is right out in the garage. Can you go run and get it for me?
What is it?
It's those ornaments. I think it's right on top of the mansion box. Yeah. So we have a giveaway for all of you tonight. So thanks for stopping in. I'll show you what it is in just a second. Really excited. So in order to be entered into the giveaway, and we'll do it at the end of our live, we have this cool tool that takes everybody who's made a comment. So make sure you comment at some point, and it doesn't matter if you comment once or 87 million times. You do not have 87 million chances of being entered if you comment more than once. But comment once. Hi, Lisa Ann, and then your name will be part of the little drawing that we do. So I'll show you what we're going to be doing for our giveaway in just a second. We're so busy today setting up our Gingerbread Lane. Isn't it fabulous? And I completely forgot that we're doing a giveaway.
We're just doing a drum roll.
And yeah, Kylie said we're just going to do a drum roll. So we're going to get it ready for you. But really, really excited to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. We have been working so hard to put these collections together. And of course, all of our product is coming in and we're putting it all together for you. And we're so happy and really, really excited. So obviously our theme tonight, hi, Trisha, looks magical. Oh, thank you. Well, I put things together so that you can kind of get an idea of how, things could look. Granted, I know you're not all going to buy every single piece in this collection, but whether you have small space, we have some of the smaller houses. Of course, back there is the mansion, and I'll give you a really good look at that tonight. It's absolutely incredible. Patty said, I've loved all the Christmas items so far. Thank you. If you're just coming in, hi. So glad to have everybody here. Our friend Christmas Connoisseur is here. Follow her page, you guys, if you love Christmas. She does a lot of great things. And the gingerbread houses are lovely. Thank you. I'm so glad you like them. Well, we have your favorite back in stock, everybody. This is the one that sold out during Christmas in July, and it's taken us a few months. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting for everything to come in. Hi, Anne-Marie. So this one is back. So we're excited about that. And then we have new ones to show you. And then, of course, that Santa, which you guys are going to go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs crazy for that. And there's just so much to get to. All right. So what are we giving away tonight? When you comment, we'll do a drawing at the end. It's going to be a set of 6 ornaments. We've shown you these ornaments before. I did these with a giveaway before. And I had so many of you write to me afterwards and say, is there any way I could buy those ornaments? They're gorgeous. So we thought, you know what? We'll do another giveaway of them. So you're going to get 6 of these ornaments. 2 of them are round. These are blown glass ornaments. 2 of them are this pretty kind of finial shape. 2 of them have this more elongated shape. But what's really pretty about them, Kylie, I'm going to give them to you. Could you just take a quick close-up of one of them just to sort of show it's really nicely weighted, by the way. These aren't like thin and flimsy. You know me. Well, one, I'm not thin, and I'd like to think I'm not flimsy either. But I'm not going to do thin and flimsy items for you. But it's really beautiful blown glass. And then on top of it, they've swirled this really pretty soft green glass, and it's on a little silver cord. So you'll get 6 of these total. 2 of each of the shapes. And when we do our drawing at the end tonight, somebody will get those, which is tons of fun. Hey, Tracy, happy Tuesday. We're so excited to have you here. All right, I'm going to give these to Kylie.
Yep,
she's going to take a quick shot so she can show you what they look like. So make sure you comment. In order to be entered into our giveaway, you have to comment over in the comment section. Liz, I'm so glad you love our collection. Hi, can I just hand these to you real quick, sweetie? Thanks. 1 and 2. Yeah, great. I love those ornaments. They're so pretty. All right. Carol, let's see. Let me tilt my glasses down. I received the wooden Christmas book with the nativity inside. It's fabulous. Can't wait to give it to the grandkids. Oh, Carol, I'm so glad. Yay. I'm so glad you love that item. It is such a good one. All right, Kylie's real quickly. I'm going to take her. Kylie is going to be our gingerbread cam tonight, but right now she's going to be our ornament cam. So you can see right here, I'll give it full screen. You can see how pretty that ornament is. So that's sort of that finial shaped that has the swirls. And again, there's a round and then there's a more elongated style. You'll get 6 ornaments. That's going to be our giveaway coming up a little bit later in our show. Yay. Beautiful items you have for gift giving. Thank you so much, Gina. We have more gifts coming. In fact, next week, we're going to pivot just a smidge and just a skosh and try to do some things that aren't quite decor. And then we'll be coming back with our Winter Wonderland collection. We'll be coming back with our Christmas traditions. And then we're going to be into November. Stop the bus. It's going so fast. I'm so happy you all are loving your items. If you've ordered anything from us for the holiday season, if you've ordered any of the things that we're going to talk about tonight, I hope you'll share that in the comments. You know, the best way for us to share with other people who don't know about Just Jill is for them to see your validation in the quality of the products, in the shipping times, in the customer service you've received. So I hope you'd be willing to share that if you can. Kimberly said, I'm so excited to see Gingy Land. I know. So funny that you call it Gingy. My mother-in-law, Gail, God rest her soul, she loved ginger ale and she always called it her Gingy. Doll, would you give me a glass of Gingy? And so tonight, I also thought it would be fun. Okay, so listen, I've had a little bit of a stomach flu for the last week. Last week after our Facebook Live, that Tuesday into Wednesday, oh, I woke up with the worst stomach pains. Oh, it was awful. So I've kind of just been battling this stomach thing. And basically the only thing that has tasted good to me is toast. Frankly, I think that was my secret way of just living on carbs for a week, which I found enjoyable. I made sure I ordered the really good artisan sourdough bread for my toast. But basically, really, I've had toast, speaking of ginger ale, and saltine crackers is about all I've been able to stomach for a few days. So I'm happy that my stomach's a little bit happier. And so I thought tonight while we were chatting, I would enjoy a little my grandma's coffee cake. And also a reminder that we have our fall flavors in, including pumpkin spice and our harvest apple walnut, which has slices of apple within the cake itself. So I thought we're friends. Let's have a little snack together. I'm using my grandmother's china because you shouldn't save it for special occasions, although it's always a special occasion to be with you. And we can hang out and talk about Christmas and whatever else you want to talk about. So I just thought, you know what? That's what friends do. We sit, come and have a meal, come and have a snack. Let's have a little cup of tea together. I have something in my kitchen. It was my grandmother's. It hung in her kitchen for as long as I can remember. And it says, it's a cross stitch. And it says, come into my kitchen and chat with me while I prepare a pot of tea. And so I love that sort of warmth and friendship that suggests. And I hope that that's how you feel when you stop by our Facebook Lives each week here at Just Jill. All right. Kimberly's that cake is delicious. My favorite. I know. Believe me, those 2 pieces will be gone before our chat's up. Don't judge. All right. So where do I start? Oh, Lisa, I got the apple walnut cake, already ate a quarter of it. Isn't it a good one? I love that apple cake. You know what I also like about the apple cake? This is a total sidebar. A lot of times when you have things with apple in it, like apple pie and things, they put a lot of cinnamon in it. It's not that I don't like cinnamon, but what I love about my grandma's apple cake is that it's not overwhelmed by cinnamon. It's really more the tenderness of the cake, that little slice of the apple, the crunch of those Mariani walnuts. It's such, they know how to bake a cake, let's face it. And it's really delicious. So, and that apple, of course is nice for fall, but really can be great any time of year. But believe it or not, what's so funny is that was one of the original flavors of my grandma's. And for some reason we hadn't carried it yet. What was I thinking? I don't know, but I caught up. So I made up for it. All right. Where should we start? Do you have any requests from the Gingerbread Land? Let's do that. Like, this is going to be your night, friends. So we're going to take you on a tour. I promise you'll get to see everything. Is there something we can do a consensus? Do you want to start with the big bad mansion? It's not bad. There's nothing bad about it. Do we want to start with the mansion or do you want to start with some of the smaller pieces? Okay, Cheryl, that Santa is amazing. Should we start with the Santa? What does everybody think? Santa, please. Okay, there's another vote for Santa. What else do you guys think? Should we do the Santa? The big house in the back. Joan wants to see that. Okay, a vote for the mansion. The mansion. What else? Anything else? Santa. Okay. Okay, it looks like Santa. It looks like Santa. So Kai, do you want to show it first? Why don't we do a close-up with the Kylie gingerbread cam? And she can show you the Santa. All right, she's going to get her shot ready while she does that. Okay, I think I'm really enjoying how this is going to work out because she's going to get her shot set up, and that means I can have a bite of cake. Who thought of this gig? Me. Okay, are you ready? Okay, let me just preface this with two things, friends. First of all, he's bigger than you'll ever imagine. When I selected this, I didn't see it in the showroom. I saw it through the online ordering process with our warehouse, with our wholesaler. This is from our friends at Roman, who are such a great partner for Just Jill. And I thought he was adorable. And I saw what the measurements were, but it didn't register. And then the box of the sample came. And when I took out this Santa, I was like, whoop, he's huge. So this is not for the faint of heart. He is 17 inches tall. He has the most glorious chubby belly and the sweetest blue eyes. Are you ready? Let me introduce you to this fabulous Santa. Okay, so look at the detail on him. Look at all of that. And that's raised. So you have this sweet, almost heart shape. You have all the same details that you've seen on our other gingerbread houses. This is all part of a collection. Look at the trim around the bottom of his coat. Again, it looks like frosting. Look at even the swirls on the top of his boots down below, all matched together. Even his stand has that wonderful, wonderful design. These are made of resin, the detail on his cuffs. Okay, let's talk about this dessert because he has this platter with lady fingers and frosting and looks like beautiful plums or cherries, a star on top, and then his face. Look at this face. So sweet, pretty blue eyes. I love the detail on his hat. I love the way the hat curls and swirls up. Even looks like a big puff of meringue. He's so good. Kimberly says, I have him. It's a must-have. Love him. I know, Kimberly, you posted on my Facebook page earlier. We were chatting about that back and forth. So he's just amazing. Look at that big belly. Oh my gosh, doesn't it just make you happy? He looks so great. He is covered in shimmer. My suggestion when you get him home is take him out of the box, like in your garage or in your front, doorway. Shake off the excess glitter that might have sort of come loose during transit. And then once you put him out, he is good to go. Where are you going to put him? Does he go on your kitchen island? I'm going to take the shot back over to me, Kylie, so you can have a break for a second. Whoops. Ooh, you went too fast, babe. You got to give me a second.
Sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Give me 1 second to click. Sylvia said, I ordered this today. So great. Can't wait to get him. Now you can see perspective. Look at the size. Okay. Look how big this is. It's covering up my face. He is huge. Mary said would be adorable if you own a bakery or candy shop, right? I totally agree. Put him on your kitchen island on a tray with little platters or little mini apothecary jars filled with treats. If you usually put out a dessert buffet, this, of course, is going to be the star. If you don't do anything else gingerbread, I think you're absolutely going to love him. And I hope that you love this idea of a gingerbread Santa because I just think he's so fabulous. Really the best way to position him. He's finished all the way around. Can you see him? He's finished all the way around, but the way his face is angled, his dessert will always sort of be to the left, if you will. But he has such a sweet face, Lisa. I totally agree. Again, all this detail on his coat, which again, I know you can see it better when Kylie does it, but it's all raised. He's just fantastic. So we didn't bring in a lot of him. He's on a sale price right now. Remember, when you go over to Just Jill Shop, shipping and handling is always included. Again, he's a little more expensive. He's big. He's not an itty bitty figurine for $29. He's 17 inches tall. So, or the overall presence of the piece is 17 inches tall. I'd say probably Santa to the Santa, that's just about 14 inches probably. But look how full and rounded he is. Kimberly says, I put him in my kitchen, front and center. Everyone loves him. And he's forever. Like, when aren't you going to love putting out this Santa? I can't imagine. Like, every year it'll be one of those things. Like, don't you love it when you start unpacking all of your Christmas decorations? And I don't know how you do yours. We do ours in tons of, tissue paper and, bubble wrap and everything. But it's like an early Christmas because you start to unwrap everything and it's like, the gingerbread Santa. Oh my gosh, I love this item so much. So I hope that you love it. Lynn said, that's one I have to have. Oh, Lynn, he's so good. He's so good. So I'm going to hand him back over to Kylie. He, of course, is kind of the centerpiece in a figurine style to really match the shimmer and the detail and the textures of our beautiful village. And for those of you who already have, I'm just going to show this one and then I'm going to show the mansion. And I'll have Kylie do a close-up of this one for you too. This is the first gingerbread house that we launched in Christmas in July, and it completely sold out. And I had a lot of you ask me, will you be bringing it back? Is it coming back? I missed it. So we were able to get some in. The order just was coming in. These will ship out, in a couple of weeks. It is magnificent. It has so much detail around all of the sides. So what you'll see is that it has so much beauty. It has gorgeous illumination. I know I have a bright light here in front of me, so it's a little hard to see sometimes, but I'm going to have Kylie give you a nice close-up of this so you can take a look at it. This one is $79. Again, that includes your shipping and handling, runs on two or three AA batteries, 3 AA batteries. Thank you, Kai. And I love the cutouts on this. You'll see it better when Kylie shows you. There's a cutout here. There's cutouts all the way around, all 4 sides. There's another cutout here. There's so much detail. So let me show you that close up. And I wanted to show you that one because it's the same feeling and vibe as what you saw on the Santa. So let me click over to Kylie's camera, to the gingerbread cam real quick so that you can see. There we go. This piece in detail. So there you can see, I mean, look at that. From all sides, it is so, so beautiful. All the pieces are just this team that we work with at Roman. They have such beautiful quality product. I've been so impressed by everything. There are a lot of wholesalers who work with different companies and they kind of all might have similar looks to them. I just think this is beautiful. So I love the detail. Look at each window. Look at the shimmer when the light sparkles. It's so pretty. Look how they layered even the frosting looks. And then look at the roof and look at the little is it cupola that's called there at the top, or a gable maybe. It's just, there's like almost a little balcony up there. I just think everything about this is just incredible. So I hope you love that. A lot of you have this. So if you could let me know if you do, I would love for you to share the comments because I think it's one of those pieces that as beautiful as it looks here, I don't know. There we are. Now you're down. It's one of those pieces that as pretty as it looks on camera, the camera just doesn't do it justice. It's when you get it at home. It's amazing. Oh, Sylvia, I have this from Christmas in July. Love it. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you love it. I love it too. It was the first gingerbread house I fell in love with. Carol said it just shimmers as you rotate it. So pretty. It does, Carol. If you only could do one and you wanted to do a let me just say this. If you could only do one item from the whole gingerbread collection, and it needed to be one of the under $100 pieces, this is the one you should get, without question. I would do this over the Santa, to be honest. Not that I don't love the Santa, clearly I do. But I think that there's an elegance here. And I think that with our white shimmer trees, if you did the white shimmer trees with this and this house, like that would just be a pretty winter look that you could enjoy for years and years to come. Like here's one of our little white shimmer trees. So imagine how beautiful that's going to be. Put that on a tray. I like the gingerbread house because if it's in your kitchen this year, maybe it's in an entryway next year. Maybe it's on the coffee table next year, the year after that. Maybe it's in the dining room one year. Like you can play around with it a little bit and just always have this beautiful, elegant look. So we're excited that we have it. Sandy said, I bought this in July. Love it. I'm so glad, Sandy. The detail, everything about it is phenomenal. You know what, Kai, why don't you take your camera and maybe start heading over to the mansion? And I will, if you go that way, and I'll try to click you over. I have the elegant house and totally love it. Oh, Marilyn, I'm so glad you guys all love it. That's so great. All right, so you might see Kylie kind of sneaking in. She's crawling on the floor right now. All right, you ready, Kylie?
Yep.
Okay, I'm clicking your camera. And here, everybody, introducing the gingerbread mansion and the gingerbread deer, which we'll talk about in a second. Okay, you have to indulge me here. First and foremost, let's just discuss the gingerbread elephant in the room. This is not cheap. Okay, it's $249. Please don't faint. However, one of the things I heard loud and clear from a lot of you when we brought in pieces in Christmas in July were, I love the small gingerbread houses, but why didn't you go big? Where are the statement pieces for this collection? Where are things in line like with the gingerbread nutcracker, but on the gingerbread house scale? And so you asked, here is the mansion. And boy, would I love to move right in. Okay, the details on this are incredible. So Kylie, could you go in and let's start with the roof? First of all, measurements, everybody, okay? And by the way, I know $249 is not a small chunk of change. Remember, we do have shop pay that can help divide up your payments a little bit. You'll find that as an option as you get close to checkout, all right? It is 16 inches tall, all right? So it's over a foot tall. It's 17 inches wide. It's nearly a foot and a half wide, and it's 9 inches front to back. All right, let's start with the roof. The roof is made of frosting. Okay, look at it. If you get in there really close, it looks like they took one of those frosting tips and applied each and every stroke. Look at the precision of that, everybody. Then the very tip of the house, as you come down the front, then you have a cute little window peeking through. Look at the detail all around there. And Kylie, can you slightly take your camera to the side to show that right below the window, that's raised? Yes, thank you. Look at the dimension, everybody. This is not flat. This is not painted on. This has all been done. Somebody had to do that by hand, right, Trisha? The details. Okay, let's knock on that door. Is that not the most fabulous, beautiful front door you've ever seen? Look how pretty all the details are going all the way around. Even that frosting has texture. It's raised. The door has a wreath on it. There are steps going up to the door. Look at that. Look at the swirl. Like every time I see this, I see something different. I know it sparkles beautifully, Kimberly, doesn't it? It swirls. Okay, look at the white on white frosting. They could have just left that plain. They didn't. They have beautiful swirls. They have beautiful textures, different textures. And by the way, this is finished 360 degrees. It is completely finished all the way around. So if you have the ability to invest in this, believe it or not, I actually had a kind of, I guess, sort of an Instagram friend who is also a blogger and has does beautiful lifestyle things on her pages, and we follow each other. And she reached out to me and she's like, Jill, that gingerbread mansion. I'm like, I know, Donna, it's incredible. So it's breathtaking. When I took this, my favorite detail is the wreath, Brittany. I know, like, just look. Can we just take a moment and look? Look how pretty that is. Again, if it's in your budget, if budget is not an issue and you could only have one item, then this might be it. Sue said there are not enough adjectives to describe the beautiful mansion. I agree. I know it's a lot of money. All right. Here's what I would say. How many times, Kylie, give me 1 second and I'm going to put you back up, or I'm going to put myself back up. Okay. I'm back up, honey. Thank you. She waved. Did you see her? She's crawling away. How many times, let's just talk about this for a second. How many times have you spent $30, $40 on some Christmas decor and it didn't hold up, or you used it for a season or two and then you donated it? You bought something you thought was going to be really great and it disappointed you. If you did that 4 or 5 times over the course of the last 10 or so years, you've already spent more than what that fabulous piece would be. So I do know it's a lot all at once. I do not take it lightly. And I think you all know that. Like I'm the one who likes to help you find things, on sale, budget friendly, no, you do not have to wear a $95 t-shirt. Let's go get our favorite one for $5 at Walmart, because that's what I do. However, I'm also the person that when it comes to something really special, like our gingerbread nutcracker that so many of you love, we'll show that in a minute. To me, it's worth it, because the joy I'm going to have every year when I pull out that box and lift up that mansion and unwrap the bubble wrap. Kylie and Megan, if she
it's
jumps,
breathtaking when it glows.
Yeah, Kylie said it's breathtaking when it glows. Kylie and Megan can tell you, when we were down at our video shoot, getting video and images of all these things for you a couple of weeks ago, I must have said, oh my gosh, you guys, I love that gingerbread mansion so much. Probably 20 times.
We sat and stared at
a day. Well, yeah, one night we just sat and stared at it. Seriously, we were all exhausted. It was like this long day. We left it all set up. We had the lights glowing. I mean, here it is, like, September, and there we are, just like in awe of this beautiful gingerbread mansion. It's beyond. If you have any questions about it, if you want to see any specific detail about it, post it in the comments. Megan will let me know, and we'll revisit that in a little bit. But I want to make sure I get through everything. And I better just have another bite of this cake, because I wasn't quite sure it tasted quite right. So good. Marge said, I need a bigger apartment. I know, Marge, I get it. Okay, so you've seen the mansion. Can I tell you real quickly? I want to talk about the nutcracker, but I do want to tell you that the one little accessory we brought in for our gingerbread collection is this beautiful sitting gingerbread reindeer. And, originally I wasn't sure I was going to do anything like this, but when I found him from one of our newer partners, they had this in their collection. And I was like, oh my gosh, like a couple of our little gingerbread houses have just a little bit of red on them. Or on some of the bigger pieces, like the Victorian house, which is brand new. Or if you wanted to put this next to the elegant house, how cute. They all tie in together. I just thought he was amazing. He's also great. I don't know if Kylie, let's see. I'm gonna knock over my tea either. Good. Some of you bought our gingerbread tree. What if you just did the gingerbread tree and the reindeer? Oh, so good. So good. All right, so let me give this to Kylie so you can see a nice close-up of it.
Do you want the tree in it as well?
Oh, sure. how about we do a gingerbread tree and reindeer combo? All right. I have to say, I'm really enjoying this setup with Kylie helping out. She's over there shaking her head. Mom. Okay, ready? Here comes the Kylie gingerbread cam. Close up. Okay, so here is our, isn't he pretty? Okay, you know I'm a little bit picky when it comes to antlers, the snout, the ears. I love what's around this reindeer's neck. It's this beautiful kind of wreath or bow of greenery and berries. The blanket that's on him is beautiful. There you can see in the background is that wonderful gingerbread tree. So you can see the perspective and how nicely they work together. That reindeer is about 8.5 inches tall. I'm not sure on the length on that one. Maybe 10. Megan can look that up and share it if you have a question about that. The perfect color gingerbread to go with any of our gingerbread items, from the tree to the houses to the mansion. If you bought 2 of these, and I think if I'm not mistaken, oh boy, I better check real quick. I'm pretty sure if you buy 2 of the reindeer, there's a discount. Bernadette and I talked about that earlier. I'm going to Just Chill Shop right now just to make sure. Okay, let me see here. Let me find our gingerbread guy. I think might have to ask Bernadette about that because we texted about that today. I was pretty sure if you bought 2 of the reindeer, there would be a little bit of a discount on the set of 2. So if somebody from my team could find that out for me, that would be awesome. And then pass the note along. Okay. One other thing that I love about this red and green look of this gingerbread reindeer, if you don't have anything gingerbread, it's still a beautiful reindeer that ties into all of your classic red and green looks. Look if you put the green shimmer trees behind it. Okay. So if you're watching because you think these things are pretty, but the gingerbread thing isn't really your vibe, look how gorgeous that reindeer is when you put it with the beautiful green shimmer trees. Will the gold trio trees offered go with the reindeer? Let's show you, Tony. We call those champagne, that color, just to clarify. Beautiful. Yes, 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 and yes. Look how pretty. So it's a very softer look, right? The green really brought out the colors on the reindeer. The champagne just softens it and ties in more of sort of this glisten look, which is really beautiful. And I will also say the white trees with the reindeer could also be pretty fabulous. So you don't even really need to buy, if you don't want to, the gingerbread tree. You could do our shimmer trees in the green, in the champagne, in the white. They would all look great. Kylie's going to show you what the white looks like too. Oh, that's so good. And remember that shimmer tree set, you get 3 of them. They're customer top rated. I think 5 stars from everybody who's given us a review. They are a decorating must have. And the white, especially with this gingerbread collection, now that we have the white with the elegant gingerbread house, oh, that one is really fantastic. Okay, let's take a look at a few other things. Kylie, I'm going to take your camera down and put my camera back up. All right. And let's show you a couple of the other house styles that you might want to choose from. Here's one that's brand new. This is one that we brought in for holiday. We did not have it during Christmas in July. It's smaller, but still, lots of detail on this one. Mary said there's too many nice things to choose from. I know. So this one is about 6.5 inches. And in terms of the measurement, that seems actually small to me, but I guess that's right. About 6.5 inches in its height. The rest of the dimensions are available on the site. Again, if you have questions, Megan can look those up for you too. Lots of cutouts, which I liked. This beautiful tonal gingerbread cookie tree cutout in the front. I love that it has a little front door that's kind of as if there's like a little entryway in the house, and just really sweet. Again, if you're just looking for that one piece, you need to keep it under $50. This one is $49. We put it on a sale price, $49. That includes your shipping. So I'll give that to Kylie so she can do a little close up for you and get the details on that one. I think this one is really pretty. In fact, it was one of the first that I saw after the Elegant House. And I kept thinking, should we bring that one in? Should we bring that one in? And when I saw the reaction to all the gingerbread pieces, we thought, yes, we have to bring it in for holiday. So here's Kylie's, the Kylie cam. And here's a really nice look at this house. So isn't that pretty? It has this lattice detail, much like we showed you on the gingerbread mansion. That's all done by hand. Isn't that incredible? I mean, here are these artists who have to almost be like pastry chefs to create these beautiful pieces. And so I love the doorway here. I don't know if you can get in any closer, Kylie, just to sort of really show that detail would be great. Look how gorgeous that is. Again, cutout windows on each side. I love the Christmas tree on the one side as a little cutout. And then you have details. Here's what I love about this collection. Details on all four sides. So if you look at it from the left, if you look at it from the right, of course, when you look on it straight on, or if you have it, in a kitchen island and it's going to be seen on all four sides, there are things to look at on all four sides. Beautiful detail work, charming little house. This can nestle in really nicely and be great again with the white trees, really nice with the gingerbread tree. Or if you don't have any of those other pieces, don't worry about it. It's really a detailed piece that can stand on its own. Look how you have the lattice work on the back of the house, the little almost window box details underneath each window, and even shutters that are open on that top floor too. Pretty glow on these two, which I really, really like. I mean, it's wonderful that they light up, but if I'm not going to see a little bit of that light peeking through, what's the point? And I love that they have cutouts here that really show that on all four sides. Sue said, oh my goodness, so pretty. I'm so glad you like it, Sue. It's a good one. It's a really sweet piece. Again, for those of you who don't have a lot of room, you just want one really pretty piece of gingerbread to put into your kitchen, to look at in the mornings, or maybe it's on your little kitchen table or bistro table. This is a really good piece. It's a little bit smaller and still gives you, I think, a lot for your money. So that is brand new, and that is our 6.5-inch lattice house, priced at $49. That is a sale price. Karen said, I love the attention to detail and the sparkle. This has a lot of detail kind of shrunken down from if you love the detail on the mansion, I mean, let's face it, the mansion is a standalone. But if you love those details, this gives you a little flavor of that, but in a more affordable and a smaller compact size. Okay, so let me, I'm going to take Kylie out there. Another collection that we have that gives you those smaller sizes are, can you hand me the other one, Kylie? You think you can reach that gingerbread one? Is our set of two. So we had these in Christmas in July. Thanks, sweetie. We had these in Christmas in July. Lynn said, doesn't this make you hungry for gingerbread cookies? For frosting, for sure. So we had these, as I said, back in July, and this is a set of two. Again, you want to get a lot of look for your dollar. It's the set of two, beautiful designs, great price point for these two, lots of glow. And these are slightly different in the way they're made than, say, the Elegant House and the Mansion, because this is more using that kind of clay dough look. So you get a little different feel and vibe, but still it all works together. It was because these pieces, and I'll give them to Kylie for you to see close up real quickly, had a little touch of red in them. That again, I loved the idea of using our gingerbread reindeer that I showed you. And I have to say, I was playing around earlier when we were, here's the gingerbread reindeer, by the way. So again, like it's kind of like, this is almost like a cute little mini house next to him because he's bigger, but it does all work together. When I was setting up our display, I brought out our gingerbread coasters and I said, Kylie, look, if you put it right in front of the house, it looks like a welcome mat. Oh my gosh, is that so cute? This is the girl that used to take the 64 box of Crayola crayons, turn it upside down so it flapped up this way, and it became a Barbie couch. So I'm always looking for ways to like be creative and use things differently. but I think that is so cute to put one of our gingerbread coasters in front of these houses as little cute welcome mats. I love it. All right, so let me show you. One of these houses, and Kylie will show you, has a reindeer and a snowman in front, swirled with red and white on the side. Again, finished on all four sides. So you're going to see that detail, but you're going to notice on this that the texture is a little bit different than the elegant house. So here's the Kylie cam, so you can see the detail there. All right, so there's this one. Okay, how cute, right? So cute, really sweet, very happy. Again, if you wanted to tie in a peppermint, red and white candy cane theme, I think this would be a house that would work with that very nicely. Has really nice detail to it. All of those swirls, dots, snowflake looks, those are all, again, applied by hand. The twist of the red and white. And then as Kylie rotates this so you can see all of the sides, look at the detail on the roof. Isn't that incredible? I mean, look at that. Look at the swirls. Look at the cute little window that's almost looks like a half sliced piece of fruit. Dizzy D says, so cute. I know. I'll probably say that a gazillion times. This is just stinking cute is what it is. And then on the back side of the house, again, another little window back there, more of those red and white swirls. Look at the loopiness of the frosting on the roof. And then if you rotate it one more time, you'll see the other side of the house. So that's one of the houses that you get in this set. I'm going to come back over to me. And then real quickly, here is the second house. So you get this one too. It's a little bit different shape. It has a little cutout of a tree and actually has a little cutout of a gingerbread man. And this one is done more in like creams and kind of the gingerbread brown and almost kind of almost like a coppery bronze. And then there's just a little touch of red. They almost look like little red hot candies on the top. So let me give that to Kylie so she can show you this one. There's a lot of detail on this one as well. Carol said the details blow me away. Such details. I know, Carol. That's what I look for all of you. Sure, I could go find a cutout that looks like a gingerbread house, but if it doesn't come to life, then like that's not what I want. And really, I hope what you found in these collections is this truly, like this is what I want my house to look like. These are what I would shop for my home. And I hope that you're excited about shopping for them at your home, for your home too. Somebody said you could use round peppermint candies as stepping stones leading to the coaster doormat. Oh my gosh, we are on the same page. I love that idea. That's so great. Okay, here we go. Gonna give this here. I need to win Powerball tomorrow and buy one of each. Oh, Mary, let's both play and see what happens. Fingers crossed. Okay, so let's see. All right, so here's the other one. Okay, cutie patootie. Is this adorable or what? Look at the detail. I love that little gingerbread boy. I love that cute tree. I love the little detail of the swirl up above the doorway. I love the round window. I love the frosting on the house on this one. Kylie will turn that little lazy Susan that she has so you can see on the side. Again, the detail. Look at that. Look at the cute ladder on the side of the house. Because you know, gingerbread man's got to climb up there, make sure all the red hots are in place. Looking good. Rotate it around again. Look at the detail on the back of the house. Another cute little cutout window. And then over on the side, another little ladder, and ready to go. So cute. You get both houses for this one. So when you see them together, there they are. Oh my gosh. I love these items so much. I would put the white trees with this. Our white shimmer trees would be great with this set. You could also do just our single gingerbread tree, and I think that would look really nice too. So there's kind of a look at what that's all about. All right, I'm going to take you down, Kai. And Janet says, how do I choose? I don't know. I know it's so hard, right? Okay, a couple other things I want to talk about. There are two other houses that I just want to mention. This is our slim house. So this is kind of, part of these houses where I feel like the elegant and this slim and then this Victorian one I'm going to show you. They all are beautiful together. I love the hodgepodge, if you will, of like the ones I just showed you with the others. But if you just wanted to keep this kind of elegant Victorian story going on, and then maybe throw in the reindeer, that's pretty cool. We had this one in Christmas in July. We brought it back because it sold out then. This is what we call our slim style. So not real deep front to back. If you have a narrow mantle for your fire over your fireplace, this will fit in there very nicely. It looks like a 2-story kind of townhome. I love the architecture on this piece. Again, window cutouts all the way around on this one, and a beautiful, beautiful soft glow. So let me hand that to Kylie so she can get a look at that. And you can take a look at this one. Very pretty. So this is taller and slimmer. If you're doing this village with different pieces, you don't want everything to be the same height. You need to have some variance in the profiles of pieces. Amy, I saw that you said that you love the slim house. Yeah, it's a really good one. Very pretty, very quiet. But I think, some of these pieces aren't so quiet, meaning they've got a lot going on. So you also need to have a few of those pieces that will kind of balance those things out for you. So let me just show you real quickly on Kylie's camera, the slim house. How's that working for everybody? Are you guys liking it when we have our Kylie cam so you can really see the detail of the pieces? We've started using a better quality camera for our broadcasts, which I think looks much clearer, and I hope you're loving that. So when you see me, that's a clearer shot, but the downside is we don't have anybody manning it or moving it to zoom in and out. So I love having Kylie here to show you all these details. So beautiful from all sides, Trula said. Thank you, Kylie.
Of course.
She said, of course. All right, so let's start from the front there. Oh, okay, so similar textures on this. Remember our Santa, okay? See that little like upside down heart? Penny said, love the Kylie cam. The little upside down heart. Eric said, what a marvelous gingerbread house. I like it. I'm so glad, Eric. The upside down heart that you see there was also on the Santa outfit. So again, these pieces all work together. I love the little small windows and then the windows that are a little bit larger up above. This piece has a lot of ornate detail to it, as you can see. And again, those details are raised. They are not flat. So the texture on this is really incredible. I love the profile of this. I mean, this doesn't this look like, a Victorian home? It's just stunning. And then you have the detail on the roof. You have the 2 windows on each side. You have added texture and detail around the base of the house. Again, looking like layers of hand-piped or hand-designed frosting. It's just really, really remarkable, the workmanship on this particular piece. Again, I say it's a little bit quieter. It is because it has a little bit more of the gingerbread tone to it, more so than the others that might have a lot more white. But I think, again, when you're mixing these things together, you need the height and the slim 2-story profile of this to offset the other things. This piece is $59. Again, your shipping and handling is included there. Just a really, really lovely piece. And Marge said it's like applique detail. Teresa said, I love the glow in the windows. I mean, I know, right? It's like every window has like a little candle in it that's just glowing warmly for you. So there is that particular piece. I'm going to, Kylie cam is great. Thank you. That's from Carol. All right. So let me remove Kylie from there. And let's then, thanks, sweetie, put that there. All right, so look at this. Teresa said, I got the slim house. It really is elegant. Oh, I'm so glad, Teresa, that you like it. All right, so another piece that's brand new. We did not bring in hardly any of these, and I know it's been popular already. So I also wanted to do, the mansion is the mansion, right? And it's mega. Again, that mansion is 16 inches tall, 17 inches wide, 9 inches. It's a big piece. I wanted you to also have an option for a statement house that was in this more Victorian feel. And that's what this piece is. This piece is also, we're calling it our Victorian house, has these little accents of red on it. So going back to that idea of using the candy canes, the red and white peppermint candies, if you want to use one of your coasters as the little welcome mat, you certainly can. Really, I love, 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 love. Let's say it together 5 more times. Love, 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 love the idea of this particular house with this reindeer. If you said, Jill, I'm getting the Victorian house, what else should I get to go with it? I would say, if you get the reindeer, you're set. Now, you can build a village around this because, like, look how great the elegant house is next to it too. And then you bring the slim in and then you have the whole thing going on, right? But if you just did one piece, I love the reindeer with this house. And I'm going to hand this over to Kylie and have her do the full tour. I do just want to point out a few things. This has a very soft glow to it. You do have cutouts all the way around. It has 4 sides. It has beautiful look of like almost like dripping snow there. And then this is all raised detail that you see here, the twists that we've seen, but it's these corner pieces with just that little smidge of red that I think might give you a lot of beautiful opportunity. And I want to get Kylie to the detail of the swirls, like in the frosting band above the little roof. Okay. Oh, here's the detail on the reindeer. Thank you. This just in. Because people often like to do sets of 2. If you buy 2 reindeer, you'll get 10% off of the order of the reindeer. Okay. You get 10% off the reindeer. So if you buy 2, you'll get 10% off the set of 2. So if that's a little extra for you, I think, with the mansion, having 2 reindeer could be pretty fabulous. I mean, I know you're already spending a fortune on the house. I get it. You're probably like, Jill, slow it down. But I'm glad that we could give you a little price off. Or if you're wanting the reindeer to mix into the village that you're setting up, now you have a little discount there. Okay, here's the gingerbread Victorian house, brand new. We brought in fewer of these than we actually did of the mansion. So I don't have a lot of these to go around. But here is a look at this piece. So pretty amazing. I love, again, you have a slim profile going up, but then you have the bump outs on each side. Look at the textures. Again, some of them a little bit more ornate. Look at those swirls there. Isn't that incredible? Oh my gosh. And every corner, every detail, around every turn, you're seeing more of the detail, more of the beauty. It's just absolutely fantastic. A softer glow coming through on this one. This is a bigger piece and there are quite a few cutouts here. So the glow that you get may not seem as bright, but again, it's because of the height, the width, and the number of windows that are all throughout the house. So really pretty. And then Kylie, if you could use your Lazy Susan there just so everybody can see. Isn't it pretty? The sparkle's so pretty. Look at that. Look at the layers on that. I mean, I feel like the creators of these pieces must have been architects or something to get something that looks so good. So good. Look at that on the back. Kimberly said, this one I like the best. Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad you like it. It's beautiful. I mean, and I know there are a lot of you who love antiques. A lot of you have, maybe more classic pieces in your home. You've decorated, more in a Victorian style. How incredible would this be? And I feel like this is one of those pieces. I know it's the holidays, but I feel like if I went to a Victorian tea room, I would see this piece, right? It's almost like if you never had a dollhouse when you were a little girl, like this is how we do a dollhouse as a grown-up. It's just so, so pretty. And the shimmer and the sparkle. I love the little touch of red. I think that gives you the opportunity to make it so beautiful with other holiday decor, even if you don't have anything else that's gingerbread in the assortment. So really beautiful piece, really special. And again, really nice to have something with a presence to it so that you could make a statement in any room of your house that you decide to put this. These are all, by the way, made of resin. Somebody earlier was asking me over on Facebook or somewhere, are they porcelain? They're not porcelain. They're made of resin, really well made, really, really sturdy. Okay, and then finally, let's do our nutcracker friend. I'll take him real quick. So here's the guy who started it all. We have all that fluffy snow. Here's the guy that started it all. And we offered him during Christmas in July. And I hoped he would be popular, and he sold out once. And then we brought in some more, and he sold out again. And we brought him some more, and we sold out again. And then the question I've been getting over and over again is, are you bringing the gingerbread nutcracker back? So yes, he is back. Again, I realize he's a bit of a splurge, but he is really, really special. And I know a lot of you have him already. I would love it if you could share in the comments. And don't forget to be commenting, because we're going to be doing a giveaway in just a few minutes. If you comment in the comment section, that's how you get entered into our giveaway. But he was one of those pieces where, as I was saying earlier, a little bit about the mansion, I had seen him. I had thought about him. I had seen him. I had thought about him. I saw him in person. And that's when I thought, we have to do it. I'll just bring in a few and let's just see. And clearly you all loved the magic of this piece as much as I did. His costume, his detail, all of the details. I mean, I just noticed today, just in looking down here, even what he's standing on looks like it's a frosted donut. I mean, there's so much detail. His hat lights up. I'm going to turn it off. He runs on batteries, but we also sell an adapter for him. It's $15. You can get the adapter. It fits in the back and you plug it in, and then you never have to worry about the batteries. There's an on and off little dial in the back. You can turn it on just to turn it on. That makes his hat illuminate and activates this rotation of these three gingerbread friends. One's dressed like a baker with a little treat. Another looks like he's been licking the spoon with a cute little hat. Another has a top hat with a lollipop, and they're all rotating around a Christmas tree. This is also musical. Susan says, I have the nutcracker and he's fabulous, so elegant, and the music just tops it off. So this plays, I think, 8 or 10 tunes. And they're all recognizable. And Charmaine, our friend, Christmas connoisseur, she posted the most delightful picture of her son up on their kitchen counter with his face like this, just staring at this magical nutcracker. And that just warmed my heart, because that's what I wanted this piece to be. I wanted this to be that piece that, again, every year when you unpack it, every time your grandkids come over or your littles are there, you know, if you have young kids right now, you're a busy mom, like all we want to do as parents, right, is create that magic for the holidays. Like this piece is the magic of the holidays, because your kids are just going to love looking at him. There's so many different things going on, and then to have him light up, and then to have it rotate, and then to play music is just fantastic. So I'm going to let Kylie do the little tour of him so that you can see the details on him, because he is really, really, really special. Okay. And I just realized, oh my gosh, it's 9 o'clock already. How does this happen? How do I talk so much? I was the girl that was always, my parents were always told, Jill's a really delightful young lady. She just talks a little too much in class. Well, I guess I found the right job for me. All right. So here is a look at our nutcracker. Okay, Kylie. So there is the hat. Okay. Now do you get it? Right? When you see, look at the detail in just the hat. Even if you look up above on the very top of that dome, look at that detail. Come on. Beautiful. So then you have this beautiful dome. And then on the inside, the little tree and the star light up. You have the cute little figures that are rotating around. Look at his crown. I love the face of this nutcracker. I think he is so, so special. And, you know, again, he looks happy. Sometimes nutcrackers can look a little grumpy. He doesn't look grumpy at all. His beard and mustache and eyebrows look like they're made of frosting. He's holding a candy cane. Look at the epaulets on his shoulders. Even those have amazing detail. Look at the detail coming down his outfit. I love that sort of lattice design. He has a plate that's filled with 2 gingerbread cookies with a red and white peppermint. So it's like the red and white peppermint has become the serving platter, which is so sweet. And as you keep coming down, Kimberly said the best nutcracker I've ever seen. Totally agree. Not going to get an argument here. Look at the details here. A gingerbread house, 2 gingerbread trees, a gingerbread family. And again, they're all sitting on top of what looks like a frosted sprinkled donut. Because if you rotate it around, look at the sprinkles. Look at the detail on his costume, that lattice work. And then there's like little, what look like rosettes that are almost like chocolate bonbons. Look at his hair. Can we talk about his hair for a second? It looks like swirls of thick frosting. I mean, he is the magic of the holiday season. Lynn said, I can't believe the detail this collection has. Perfection. Thank you, Lynn. Listen, everybody, I have to tell you, when we do these collections, I mean, I'd like to think, I'm going to remove Kylie from the thing here. I'd like to think that what we bring in is really great. I mean, I do think it's really great. And you hope people will like it. But there's always that little bit of doubt. I think we all have it. I'm not immune to that. I doubt myself a gazillion times a day. That you hope they like it. I think they'll like it. I really do. But when you do, you have no idea, especially for a small business like ours, how much that means to us. So I hope that it's been fun for you to see this collection tonight and really sort of just take in the magic of all these pieces. I recognize not everything in this collection is inexpensive. And I know not everybody is going to be able to get everything they'd like. But I hope that if you're able to treat yourself to just one piece, you find that one that spoke to you the most and you cherish it for many Christmases to come. Somebody was asking about my bracelet. So I do want to let you know that, of course, it is October. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we've partnered again with Power Beads by Jen to create another beautiful bracelet for you to benefit the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. So we have this beautiful soft pink bracelet. Kylie, maybe you could get a shot of that.
Sure.
Could you do that one and the yellow one, the gold tone one for me? They're 10 millimeter size beads, beautiful pink beads, and they have a charm that looks like the tree of life. And that's a symbol of, this little thing that has grown into something with strong roots and has weathered many storms and just gets stronger and more powerful. I also love the idea of those roots being your foundation. That's the love and support of your family and friends. And with that, you can conquer anything through any branch that life may take you. We feel like that's a really wonderful message as it relates to anyone that you may know going through breast cancer treatments, anyone who has survived. We do this, with the guidance of our team member Bernadette, who has survived breast cancer a couple of times. And so she really takes the lead here, but we do donate a portion of our proceeds from the bracelet to BCRF, and really, really excited to partner to do that again this year. Since we've started doing these philanthropic bracelets, just so you know, Just Jill has donated close to $10,000 to various charities, including Save the Children, Pancreatic Cancer Research Foundation, Breast Cancer Research Foundation, the Kinney Center for Autism, World Central Kitchen. So, we are thrilled to offer these pieces that make you feel good as you wear them, might make you feel good to give something of importance to a family member or friend, and know that in doing so, you're also helping others as well, which is another thing that we're all about. Let's just be kind and help each other. Here's a look at those bracelets, everybody. I'm going to show these here so you can see. Yes, you can see they look a little duller there. I think it's just because it's the cloth that it's on, but really I was hoping, don't worry about the light, honey. Just if you could just show the charm, I think would be the best thing. Yeah, that looks so much better, I think. So there you can see the pink is like this really pretty, almost like an opaque rose gold kind of, or rose quartz kind of a look. And then you have the really pretty medallion, which has that tree of life. And we have that for you in the gold tone or in the silver tone in small, average, and large sizes. All right, so you can check those out over at justjillshop.com. And that's, of course, where you can find everything that we've shown you tonight. We want to do a little drawing, right? So if you haven't made a comment, if you're just like checking in, make sure you comment something in the comment section so you can be part of our drawing. We have a set of beautiful 6 glass ornaments that we'll send you as a fun little giveaway for our month of October. We try to do a giveaway the first Tuesday of every month. So Megan's going to get that all set up and she'll make it live. And while we're waiting for that, do you guys have any other questions? Is there anything else I can help you with? What else can I show you? You've already given me more than an hour of your time. Thank you. So let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Anne Marie, getting more nesting nativity. We were able to put in an order, Anne Marie. I actually put in the order today. So I'm not sure when they'll be in, but probably in the next couple of weeks. So I'll definitely make sure that you all know when that nesting nativity is back in stock. Oh, and here's our drawing. Okay, I love the drawing. All right, ready? I think if we do this, here we go. Wouldn't it be very funny if we won? Because we comment during the chat. Oh, Sandy Schulte. Yay, Sandy. So glad that, oops, there we go. And you are the winner. So Megan will reach out to you. We'll probably do it like in a private message, and we'll get your address and information, and we'll ship out those ornaments to you. Thank you so much for supporting Just Jill. I really appreciate it. All right. When will these things ship? I don't want them to come while I'm gone. Well, Prudence, I don't know when you're leaving, and I don't know what you ordered. So it kind of depends. Some things are going to ship probably in the next couple of days. Several of these items are more of like a little bit of an advanced order, and they will ship out over the course of the next couple of weeks. All the information for shipping is on the item when you order it. So when you go to place those items in your cart, it will, if you go to the description, it will say when it ships out. So a lot of these items, again, are going to be shipping out over the course of the next couple of weeks. So it's not like you're going to be bombarded for the most part with anything right away. I know the Elegant House ships in a couple of weeks. I know the Mansion is going to ship over a couple of weeks, and the next couple of weeks. The gingerbread trees probably ship right away. But again, look at the description. Our usual shipping time is, 7 to 10 days from the time we get your order, unless it specifically says that it's an advanced order, and we try to give you the weeks when we'll be shipping. So I hope that helps and answers your question. What necklace am I wearing? Oh my gosh, Jeannie. So these are from Marlon Schiff. And they're actually, oh my gosh, they're so great. Maybe Kylie can come and I'll give it to her to get a close up. They're stretchy. So a lot of times you'll see me wearing these as bracelets. I wrap it around 3 times and wear it as a bracelet. But lately I've been wearing them over my head as just necklaces. So I have 2 of them on. They have these little freshwater pearls and these pretty shimmery beads. It comes in 4 different colors. I'll hand it over to Kylie and maybe she can hold it up and get a pretty shot of it for you. Do maybe one as a bracelet and then show one as a necklace. Yeah. And there's 4 colors. The ones I am wearing are the blue and the champagne are the 2 that I'm wearing. All right. So here's real quickly. You can see it. Ready? There you can see. Aren't they pretty? I love them. They're great as a gift because since they're stretchy, you don't have to worry about size so much. And again, most people can do 3 times around their wrist. I usually wear like an average size bracelet. Kylie usually wears a large. And you can see she has it wrapped 3 times the same way I had it wrapped 3 times. And it's comfortable, right, Kylie?
Oh, yeah.
It's not too tight. It's not snug. It looks good.
Doesn't pinch.
Doesn't pinch. Yeah, they're really, really nice. So that's our Marlin Shift collection. Marlin, that's like one of my favorite lines of jewelry for fashion statement, and not super expensive, but very nice quality. Marlin's located here on the main line here in Pennsylvania. She used to be, worked with the design team at Ellie Tahari. It's a beautiful fashion line that I love. And she does her own line of really fabulous jewelry. So check out Marlin's collection over at Just Jill Shop as well. All right. Any other questions? What's the score of the Phillies game? Anybody know? Phillies are playing tonight. Let's see. It's all so pretty. By the way, Phillies are up 1-0. Thanks, Bev. Perfect. Love it. Go Phillies. All right. You guys, thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. I hope that you've enjoyed this little tour of Gingerbread Lane. Again, we're excited about this collection. I think it's going to be so beautiful in your home for the holidays. And I'm so grateful that you would choose, with all the places out there, that you would choose to shop with us here at Just Jill. So be sure to post pictures when you start, decorating with these items. I want to see everything. And I'll see you guys back here next week. All right. Next Tuesday, 8 p.m., we'll have some more things for you for the holidays, including a few gift ideas that we have back in stock. So we're going to change it up a little bit for you next week. So thanks for being here, and I will see you later. Bye. Have a great night, everybody. Love y'all.